Hello guys and welcome back. Now I hope you're all having a brilliant week and I'm excited to see where we've got to now. So I've done all of the guides and I've finished the explore mode. You can see everything is cleared off here. So in today's video I wanted to kind of do a bit of a catch up on where I've been and what I'm working on. Now I wanted to cover what I'm going to be working on the training supplies. I've had a few people message me and ask what I will be picking in here. And I'm going to be honest with you, these supplies are a little bit just nothing special compared to like when you have the bigger events. Well, even actually no, when you have the little events, the rewards always seem to be a bit better. So what I'm looking at today is actually what I'm going to work on and what I recommend. Again, I like to just start this video off by saying there's not a particularly correct answer, but this is what I'm working on and I think everybody should work on. Now, you are probably going to get around 200 of these or maybe a little bit more by the time the event's finished. So if we start from the bottom, obviously because it's kind of the rubbish stuff working up, it is not the worst thing in the world if you're not level 240 to actually grab a couple of the purple shards. I wouldn't really recommend it, but if you really want to push past 240, then you can grab a few of those shards there. Now obviously we've got the free characters. I don't tend to buy full characters from events just because I don't think it's worth the points you spend. However, if you are desperately in the need of getting a mythic and you just need one more character, you can do that. But I do recommend you go and do the draw where you can select a character instead of actually wasting 128 of these supplies on a character, because that's a lot of a better sort of use there. It's kind of how you maximize this event's currency. So yeah, that would help a lot. So don't do that. Go into the draw and do the selected recruit instead. Obviously, we've got the upgrade points for the trophy system. No. Just a big no on that one. I don't think it's worth doing. Of course, we've also got the type cards. I don't particularly think it's worth getting the type cards either, unless you happen to have loads of characters which are ready to get to Mythic, but you just need some food. But I don't really think those are worthwhile there. And then we go through and we have some refreshes. Now, this is a bit of a tricky one with the refreshes, because I'm going to say that these are very, very helpful. And for those of you who might not actually know what they are or you've never used them, when you go into a character that's got, obviously, because the red gear +2 is the highest you can get it. So you can see I've maxed out him and I've maxed out her, and I'm obviously going through and trying to max out her skills level 30 now as well. But what you'll see is that once you get a gear which is ranked, you can engrave it up here and that adds it to +2, or you can recast it, which uses those tokens. And obviously it's vital, not just for the end game, but for the early time. It is vital that you refresh these and make sure they're linked, because that's going to really, really give you that damage. And will just increase everything, really. So you can see my characters here. Let me just move my head. You can see my characters there, guys. That's the latest character I've got to Mythic now. I'm doing quite well with it. So let's go back to the event. So yeah, I do think it's worth getting those. However, I will say that you can just buy the, loads of these from the guild shop to keep getting the gear that you need. So I guess it kind of sits on that thing of how patient are you, how lucky are you? Because these, you could buy these, use all 4 of them, and it would not get to the correct rank. I find it quite difficult to actually get where you need to get to after you've recasted. So to recap at the moment, we've got a bit of a question mark on the recast because it's RNG. These full characters, I'm going to say not really, because you can just get them in the selected recruitment. The breakstones aren't terrible if you want to just speed up a little bit, but I would probably say, you know, you can spend it on better stuff. We go up. The cards aren't bad, but like I said, you're doing 2 birds with 1 stone if you're doing character recruitments, because you'll get some of the cards as well. Okay, cool. Now we get to summons and faction summons. Now, on the Dante event, I did buy, I think they've actually made it harder in this event to get currency, I'm pretty certain. In the Dante one, I did buy 50, just because that's good. You're getting food, you're getting potentially getting purples. Every 3 you summon, you are guaranteed a purple, so you are guaranteed 1 purple from that. So that's pretty good if you buy all of them. So that's a solid purchase. These stones, I do not recommend. You just get them for doing summons. So if you wanted to get the stones, guys, it would be better to just get the summons and get it in the chests. So there's a little tip for you there. Now we come up here. Now, these 3, in my opinion, are the best and the only thing you should be getting from these types of events. And I say that because these bring your characters up to some ungodly levels when you get them to 30. So for example, with Ryu doesn't have the world's greatest one. I just wanted to get a character maxed out and everything, as you can see. But basically here, because I've got it to level, you can see all the increases here. When performing a super combo or combo, the fighter converts 120% of their stack of HP into a shield. That basically is the difference between life and death with Ryu. He can survive quite a big hit. But one of the better examples I should show you is that when you go through the hit on hers, right? Curing Dance has a 60% chance to trigger Brave Dance. This is considered a trigger skill. So what that means here is you're going to just get so much. So if I go into skill, we go on to Brave Dance. So it's saying, let me read that again. So Curing Dance has a chance to trigger Brave Dance. So Brave Dance. What is Curing Dance? Am I just being mental? I think I'm being an idiot on that one. Sorry, yeah. Curing Dance replaces Healing Dance. So when you go to skill, you've got Healing Dance. So what it's saying is, when you use her combo move here, well actually that's just her basic attack. This is her special. That's just her basic attack. So basically there's a chance that every time she attacks it, she can use her special for free, which is ridiculous because that means heal endlessly. So it's quite a good one. Obviously when you get to plus 20, you get 12 seconds. So it's a good move. It basically means that she could almost endlessly heal if you got lucky. So that makes it very good. So there's some of the moves in these characters which are obviously a bit better. I'm just using a few for example. I'm doing M. Bison after I've done Eleanor. For example here, while Inferno King is active, other teammates will also trigger shadow attacks. So more damage and more of the sort of Bernie type thing that M. Bison has. So there's loads of cool things you can get there. So I think that is a very vital thing and a good use of your currency. I won't be doing it for this one because I want to get 2 more +2 stones or 1 more if I can. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get 4 of those, you know, because I haven't been doing very well in the boss battle. But yeah, I've taken home 2 of those ready to use on M. Bison. And obviously +1s aren't awful. However, depending on how far you are in the story, it is quite simple to grab some +1s. So I wouldn't waste too much. Even if you can't use +2s yet, it's worth getting a bit of a backlog. So when I used all 4 on Mad Ryu, it allowed me to actually get through an entire chapter with ease with just doing it on auto battle. So I do recommend those +2s because you can just see them fly characters up. So yeah, to summarize quickly, no. Maybe, potentially, summons aren't awful either. Do not get the stones, but do work on these 3. So that's kind of my approach to it. Of course, you know, everyone's got different ideas and no one's particularly wrong. Obviously, don't get the frame. That's pretty pointless. But yeah, those are my takes on the training supplies. So there you go. Those are for those of you who asked me what I'm going to be using on, and I have been using it on. I'm going to get 2 more of these, and that will probably tuck away the rewards for me there, guys. So I think that is a pretty good take on it. Again, you know, I want to know what everybody thinks. I want to know how everybody thinks about it, and comment down below what you're going to be doing. But I just wanted a different type of video today because, like I said, a few people have been asking me. I do have a load of summons and things I need to work through. But yeah, what I'm basically going to do now is go onto M. Bison and +2 a couple more of his gears. I also need a +1 this one. There you go, I've maxed him out now. I need a +1 that one, but I haven't got a +1 stone for a while, which is annoying because it's been like a month. Just give me 1 +1 stone, please. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do with M. Bison, guys. But yeah, there we go. Hope this has helped. Like I said, just my take on it. Do smash that like and subscribe button, guys, and I'll see all of you legends in the next one.